From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great, it's not terribly bad.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Michael Pineda will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last outing, it was solid. I'll put it that way. He pitched into the 6th inning, but he couldn't get out of the 6th inning. I don't know if he ran out of gas or just wasn't able to locate his pitches. But in this game, if he's able to execute, minimize the pitches early in the game, I think he'll have a chance to go deeper in the game.
Batting second, third baseman.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he...
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brett Gardner.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marisnik racing back at the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
The designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
And there he goes towards second. And Holliday has a base hit. The throw to third.
Hey, way to drive that one. There you go.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning. You're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Gary Sanchez.
Hey, have a good rip up
ready
there,
with the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Kemp. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Hey, that was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in.
Here's Carlos Beltran. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Where's the first snap?
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Gardner.
Hit hard towards center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So coming to the plate, Matt Holliday. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. So it was a strikeout swinging. Greg Bird is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight.
Gary Sanchez.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Here's Chase Headley, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Brett Gardner.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Ready once again, Matt Holliday. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Hit in the air to right field. Aoki is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Marisnick is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. Set to get his day started, Austin Romine. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. Ready for another shot now, George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back on it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get...
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Matt Holliday standing in now. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And he is in there.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 2 out, nobody on.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius into shallow left. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. 2-3 go. Stepping up to the plate, Darwin Barney. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward Gardner in left field. 1 pitch, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings. Here's Brett Gardner now.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Hey, see you driving. Let's go, big dog.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. And he will scurry back to first. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move. Striding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team. And
8 in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Luis Severino. Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at... Striding in, Brett Gardner comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
Gardner.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. So striding in, Matt Holliday, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulder. No one out with a runner at second.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Darwin Barney.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Well, this game is definitely out of...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Pearce, a base hit in his first trip.
Steve Pearce.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Russell Martin now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Russell Martin.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rear view.
Here's Brett Gardner now. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. Carrera is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Donaldson.
Hit in the air to left. Gardner is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Darwin Barney, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Left field, Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits as the runs were pretty much handed to them. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Blue Jays 10. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Travis towards second. He's got it. On to Pearce at first, and it's a double play. Ready for another chance? Steve Pearce. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second. He's on his way to third. The tag from Headley, but it's too late. He's in there with a triple.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that, and I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on. Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards second. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Judge rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Yanks leave one, and they remain well behind. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, 2 away now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius into shallow left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 15-4. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Ripped toward the gap in right. Judge rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. 16-4 this afternoon. The Blue Jays with a baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. At the plate, Brett Gardner. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Hard hit ball to second, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Matt Holliday standing in now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Grounded back up the middle. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Brett Gardner now.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Ready for another chance? Matt Holliday. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Pillar.
This is in the air out to left field. Gardner is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1-2. Digging in once again, Brett Gardner head-to-head against Gavin Floyd, and even 10 hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, he's
striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now, Melvin Upton Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Set to deal on 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Josh Donaldson.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 7-1.
The left fielder, number 11.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Holliday. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Well, that little soft liner did nice.
Now to the plate, Jose Bautista. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And this is taken in just. So stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 1-2, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. He bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit.
Gardner.
Hey, wait for your pitch up there, huh?
First pitch on its way from Floyd. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Matt Holliday standing in now. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Matt Holliday.
And no offer by Holliday, and he's aboard. It's ball 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On the ground to Barney here. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Kevin Pillar. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This is in the air to left. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 12-4 is the final in this game. So the Bronx Bombers wrap out 19 hits. Chad Green earns win number 4 on the season. Francisco Liriano worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Ready now, Brett Gardner. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Gardner.
He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Fourth, designated hitter
Matt Holliday standing in now. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Now in the box, Greg Bird hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a 250 batting average for the season. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. On to the into the box, Scooter Gennett, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club.
Gennett.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Gardner. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Domingo Santana.
Here it comes on 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. And maybe a chance for our first run. He's in with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Greg Bird.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gennett has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Sanchez.
Hey, your pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gardner.
11,
He doubled earlier and carries a
Gardner.
2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Matt, he's been hot recently. Another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. This is some kind of hot streak, and man, is he fun to watch right now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Matt Holliday. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounded to short. And that's through. A base hit. Long throw to third.
Well, we're in the 6th inning. We finally get our first base hit to drive in a run. What a pitching battle we're witnessing. Will we see any more runs scored is the question.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Gardner.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton's on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The New York Yankees with their 50th team. Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set. Here's Ryan Braun now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. In the air out to left. Gardner will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Matt Garza will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 46 now for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Hit sharply on the ground, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home 3rd. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. Seared down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. Gardner rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw gloves it. One there, but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First offering on its way. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking, is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Matt Holliday.
A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground up the middle. Oh, what a stop. The throw. It's in time. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Holliday. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On the ground softly towards second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. And he's safe.
Hey, that's some real aggressive base running right there. What's going on the pitch and on the ground ball goes from first all the way around the third and makes it safely. And you don't see that very often.
Striding in once again, Greg Bird. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Digging in once again, Hernan Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the 0-1. Left field and deep. Gardner going back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And that is why you just...
Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
A shot down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Ready for another chance? Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Come on, guys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's in the air to left field. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over. 12-5 is the final in this ball game. The New York Yankees With a big 17-hit attack, Michael Pineda earns his 8th victory of the season. Matt Garza allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Luis Severino gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Here's the 0-2. Holliday can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the 2nd out of the inning. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plezak?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores. 2 runs are in.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Holliday. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Matt Holliday.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 to first. Aguilar is right there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Welcome back to Major League Baseball. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Gardner. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brett Gardner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is his 3rd hit of the game. He has been absolutely on fire. I think they got to start thinking about maybe walking him when they see him come to the plate.
So striding in, Matt Holliday, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-1 on its way. Sinking liner toward left. That's in there. Base hit. Castro rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Gardner. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Hernan Perez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. This is in the air to left field. Gardner is there. One down. Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Lifted in the air out to left. Gardner is there, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Gardner.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Striding in once again, Matt Holliday. He singled his last time up. Here's the 2-1. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second. Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Brett Gardner now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Hey, your pitch. See it.
Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. Fielded by Jeanette. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Andrew Susak. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner's after it. He's there and records the first out. Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. 1 out, nobody on. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Gardner is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Brett Gardner. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers, 7-6. At the moment, the Yankees are leading the AL East, and the Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League.
Welcome to Miami for the 2017 Home Run Derby at Marlins Park. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head in a single elimination bracket in each round. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Up first in this head-to-head matchup, representing the Chicago Cubs, Chris Ryan. There's home run number 1. 3 minutes to go. That one is gone. 2 minutes remaining. Home run. 1 minute remaining. Another home run. 30 seconds left. Oh, that's a monster home run. Another home run. There's a home run. Time's up. So that will do it. He ends the run with 7 home runs. And he'll have to wait and see if that's enough. Let's see what he can do. See ya later. All the way to the upper deck. Number 2. Minutes to go. Goodbye. Look out, upper deck. It's out of here. Into the upper deck. Number 5. Two minutes remaining. See ya later, off the pole. Is gonna do it. That ends the round. He finishes with 8 home runs. And that means he'll be moving on to the semifinal matchup. Hitting first, representing the Chicago Cubs, number 44, Anthony Rizzo. 3 minutes to go. See ya later. All the way to the upper deck. Goodbye. Look out, upper deck. That's number 3. Goodbye. Into the planter box. 2 minutes remaining. It's out of here. Into the upper deck. No doubt about that one. There's number 8. 1 minute remaining. Out of here. 30 seconds left. Make it 10 home runs now. That one's out of here. Off the batter's eye. No doubt about that one. No time remaining. That will do it. He ends the round with a total of 12 home runs. And you'll have to wait and see if that holds up. Hitting second, a challenger, representing the Baltimore Orioles, number 13, Manny Machado. Gone. That's his first home run. That one is gone. His second home run. 3 minutes to go. Gone. That hit the batter's eye. That's gone. Off the sculpture. Another home run. 2 minutes remaining. That's gone. Into the bullpen. Another home run. 1 minute remaining. See ya later. That one's in the bullpen. That's gone. All the way out to the concourse. Make it 10 home runs now. Time's up, so that will do it. He ends the round with 10 home runs. That's not quite enough. He has been eliminated from the competition. The clock has officially started. Now hitting, representing the Cincinnati Reds, number 19, Joey Votto. That's gone. All the way out to the concourse. Number 2, 3 minutes to go. That's gone. See ya later. All the way to the upper deck. That's a home run. His 5th in the round. 2 minutes remaining. Goodbye. Look out, upper deck. Goodbye. Into the planter box. 1 minute remaining. That's gone. Off the sculpture. Make it 9 home runs. That ends the round. He finishes with a total of 9 home runs. And you'll have to hope that's enough to advance. Up to the plate, the challenger, representing the Detroit Tigers, number 24, Miguel Cabrera. That one's off the scoreboard. Wow. 3 minutes to go. And that one's gone off the scoreboard. Two minutes remaining. That's number 3. Four home runs now. 1 minute remaining. A very long home run. 30 seconds left. No time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with 5 home runs. And that won't be enough to advance. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated. first in this head-to-head match. Representing the Washington Nationals, number 20, Daniel Murphy. 3 minutes to go. Another home run. Two minutes remaining. It's out of here. Into the upper deck. Remaining. Home run number 6. 30 seconds left. Time's up. So that will do it. He ends the round with a total of 6 home runs. And he'll have to wait and see if that's enough. See ya later. All the way to the upper deck. A majestic home run. 3 minutes to go. That's gone. All the way out to the concourse. Oh, that's a monster home run. His third in a row. 2 minutes remaining. Yes, sir. That one is gone. That ends the round. He ends the round with 7 home runs. And he has earned a trip to the semifinal matchup. Up first in this semifinal matchup, number 44, Anthony Rizzo. There's home run number 1. 3 minutes to go. Goodbye. Look out, upper deck. There it is. Another home run. 2 minutes remaining. It's out of here. Into the upper deck. See ya later. All the way to the upper deck. That's a home run. 30 seconds left. No doubt about that one. Make it 9 home runs. No time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with a total of 9 home runs. And you'll have to wait and see if that holds up. Now hitting the challenger in this semifinal matchup. Number 11, Brett Gardner. Number 2. A long home run. Out of here. That's his 4th home run. 3 minutes to go. Goodbye. Look out, upper deck. It's out of here. Into the upper deck. That clears the wall. See ya later, all the way to the upper deck. That one is gone. He has earned bonus time. And that is going to be the one that does it. That ends the round. He ends the round with 10 home runs. And that puts him into the championship matchup. Up first in the semifinal matchup, number 19, Shoei Bato. That one is gone. 3 minutes to go. Goodbye. Look out, upper deck. It's out of here. Into the upper deck. 4 in a row now. See ya later. All the way to the upper deck. 1 minute remaining. There's number 7. There's number 8. 30 seconds left. A majestic home run. Time's up. So that will do it. He finishes with a total of 9 home runs. And you'll have to hope that's enough to advance. Now hitting the challenger in this semifinal matchup, number 27, Mike Trout. Goodbye. Look out, upper deck. 3 minutes to go. There it is, his 3rd home run. It's out of here, into the upper deck. His 3rd consecutive home run. Another home run. One minute remaining. No doubt about that one. 30 seconds left. Another home run. No time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with 8 home runs. That's not quite enough. He has been eliminated from the competition. That one is gone. That's gone. All the way out to the concourse. 3 minutes to go. Four home runs now. That's a home run. He's 5th in the round. 2 minutes remaining. That's 3 in a row now. There's number 7. 1 minute remaining. There's number 8. 30 seconds left. Goodbye. Into the planter box. A hat trick. 3 in a row. That ends the round. He ends the round with a total of 12 home runs. And he'll have to wait and see if that's enough. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 11, Brett Gardner. See ya later. All the way to the upper deck. His 3rd in a row. That's number 4 in a row. Goodbye. Look out, upper deck. 3 minutes to go. It's out of here. Into the upper deck. Another home run. Another home run. Home run number 9. 2 minutes remaining. A long home run. There's number 11. There's number 12 now. And that is going to clinch it. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Brett Gardner.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 National League All-Star.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Past battles with Scherzer, 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. Here's Buster Posey now.
Batting ninth from the San Francisco Giants, catcher Buster
Pulled high
Posey.
in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another
Now
shot, Starling
center
Marte.
fielder,
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Starling Marte.
This one's flared out toward left. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. It's the American League 3 and the National League 1. Striding in once again, Brett
11,
Gardner. He singled his last time up. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brett Gardner. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. Well struck down the right field line. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Garcia going back on it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game. Here's Brian Dozier now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Story backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get the pitch.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. One hit.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
7-5 tonight's final. Max Scherzer only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds. Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Chris Sale gets the call for game one of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last three outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Stepping up now, Brett Gardner. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
11, Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 or 5 prior to that.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Digging in, Matt Holliday. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There goes the runner. And, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. So no. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Brett Gardner.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Castillo going back, and it bangs off the monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category.
Now batting,
Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castillo is under it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runner goes for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in to try it again, Matt Holliday. He singled his last time up.
Matt Holliday.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 1. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's a fastball now hit out toward Gardner in left field. And he's got it for out number 2. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Chris Sale earns win number 7. Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. David Price gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game. Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
Batting fourth,
Matt Holliday standing in now. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And the Panda will put this one away. Inning over. Chad Green, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late. And
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gardner is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. 1-2, here it comes. Bradley runs. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it back. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Boy, not the way he'd like to start a game.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Andrew.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Gardner, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. A hit in 2 tries so far. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all day, but they haven't come up with the big hit to break an inning open. Maybe that's coming.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Holliday. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Gary Sanchez.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Shot toward second. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Castro rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in once again, Matt Holliday. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner, tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
This is pulled into right. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Well, another base hit from him, and I tell you what, he's been impressive on this road trip. He's making a huge impact not only on his team, but on the team that he is facing.
The designated hitter,
Matt Holliday standing in now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runner goes for second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Line drive to left. Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Didi Gregorius.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. And with it, the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle. Here's Brett Gardner now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. The runner scores from second. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, these guys aren't going away without a fight. Right there, that base hit brings them really within 2 now. With the batter coming to the plate, he jumps on 1. You're right back in this game. That's what they're thinking right now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 12-10 is the final score in this one. The Boston Red Sox get the win after banging out 16 total hits. David Price pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Chad Green was slapped with 8. Sunday night baseball now from venerable Fenway Park in Boston. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Around first, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
The first baseman, number 33.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Greg Bird. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, this is going to be a challenge for him because it's a road game, and he hasn't pitched well on the road at all. The numbers speak for themselves, so he's got to figure something out, whether it's concentration, whether it's focus, or whatever it might be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in it. Here's Brett Gardner now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Here it comes on 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to pick things up where he left off. Xander Bogaerts, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Left field. And he's got it. A great play for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Hanley Ramirez.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch swung on and hit in the air to left. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Red Sox striding in once again. Brett Gardner. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. A shot down the first baseline. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Mitch Moreland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted the other way to left center. Gardner is there. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yankees. Here's Brett Gardner now. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit.
Gardner.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bradley going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third, and he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Greg Bird. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Masahiro Tanaka.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-4. Right now, the Red Sox sit in second place in the American League East Division, while the Yankees are leading the AL East. The Chicago Cubs completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-5. In other news from Baltimore, Kevin Gausman reached the 500 career strikeouts milestone. Looking at the standings, the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Cubs are atop the NL Central. Ian Kinsler had 3 hits in the contest as the Tigers wiped out the Blue Jays 4-3. At the moment, the Tigers are in 2nd place in the AL Central, and the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East. Jake Odorizzi collected his 8th win overall, helping the Rays take down the Angels 3-1. Heading into today, the Angels sit in 1st place in the American League West Division, and the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East. The White Sox had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-5. Right now, the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, while the Mariners are in 2nd place in the AL West. Danny Duffy grabbed win number 6 on the year, leading Kansas City past the Rangers 3-1. He currently owns the best ERA in the American League. Looking at the standings, the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Rangers are in 3rd place in the AL West. The Cleveland Indians launched 3 home runs as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-4. At the moment, the A's are in last place in the AL West, and the Indians are in 1st place in the AL Central. The Astros pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-2. As of today, the Astros sit in 4th place in the American League West, while the Twins sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. The Atlanta Braves combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-2. Right now, the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, while the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. The Dodgers finished off a 3-game sweep as they manhandled the Marlins 11-2. They now have 5 straight wins. Looking at the standings, the Marlins sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, while the Dodgers are atop the NL West. The Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they manhandled the Mets 8-1. Heading into today, the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East, while the Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West. The Reds only allowed 2 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats 3-0. As of today, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central, while the Nationals sit atop the NL East. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 2-0. At the moment, the Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East. The Pirates totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 8-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Looking at the standings, the Pirates are in 2nd place in the NL Central, while the Cardinals sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. Jeff Samardzija allowed only 1 earned run pitching into the 9th inning, helping the Giants push past the Padres 3-1. He is among the leaders in complete games pitched in the NL. Heading into heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.